Hello. What I'd like to do today is talk to you about what homeopathy is. Now, homeopathy is a system of medicine that was started by or developed by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann in Germany in the 18th century. Dr. Hahnemann was a doctor, a chemist, a translator, amongst other things. And he was disappointed with the medicine that was prevalent at the time, and he wanted to see if he could find a better way. This is not unlike a lot of doctors in the modern age, and it is also what brings many people to alternative medicine in general, is searching for something different than what is conventionally offered. So Hahnemann studied different healing systems from various civilizations to see what he could learn about how healing actually happened. And while translating a book by a man named Cullen, who said that quinine cured because it was bitter, he decided he would taste some quinine. And that was what we would call the first homeopathic proving. And what happened to him was that he started to develop symptoms similar to malaria, because quinine is what was used to treat malaria. And he reasoned that the reason quinine helps to cure malaria is because it can produce similar symptoms to malaria in healthy people who take it for experimental purposes to discover its healing properties. So that's the basis of homeopathy. It's taking substances from the animal, mineral, plant kingdom, or anything, and doing experiments on healthy volunteers to figure out what changes it brings about in their health. And that way, we are able to build up a pharmacopoeia, a materia medica of the various healing substances, and we learn their healing properties. So the provings is one of the most important principles of homeopathy. And then the next is, how do we know what medicine a person needs? Well, we take their case, which means we find out about their health on all levels, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, and we look for a medicine or remedy that has produced similar symptoms to those in the provings on healthy people. So what we do is we match the symptoms of the person to a symptoms of a remedy that has produced similar symptoms. So that's the second second precept of homeopathy. Now, Hahnemann noticed that if he gave crude doses of a substance to people, that they would develop strong side effects. So he experimented with reducing the toxicity by dilution, serial dilution. So that means that, for example, if you take a snake venom, and many snake venoms are used in homeopathy, if a snake venom is given in a crude dose to a person, it would probably kill them. But if it is diluted and succussed the way homeopathic remedies are prepared, then the healing properties of the substance are released and the toxic properties of the substance are reduced. So that is one of the things that makes homeopathy different from many other systems of medicine. For example, Chinese medicine, they don't do the dilution and succussion. Western medicine doesn't either. And this is really one of the great geniuses of homeopathy, because due to this method of preparation, any substance in nature can be turned into a homeopathic remedy, no matter how toxic it is in the crude form. Now, the other thing that is amazing about homeopathy is that the more a remedy is diluted, the more powerful it actually becomes. So, a typical homeopathic remedy given to a person at a consultation may be a 200C potency of a remedy. Now, a 200C potency remedy can hold anywhere from a few months to a few years. So it has tremendous healing. It works for over a very long time. It sets up a healing process that unfolds over time and works to restore the person's health and remove chronic symptoms. So it's really an amazingly wonderful thing. So let's see, what else can I tell you about homeopathy? So where the remedies come from, we've talked about the animal kingdom. For example, snake venoms, Apis mellifica is the bee, Formica rufa is the ant. We have, in the modern times, we've brought many, many more animal remedies to homeopathy, like scorpion, tarantula, lac equina, milk of the horse, so various animal milks. If we can't get the milk, then we get the blood. So whatever we can get. And yeah, so then that's the animal remedies. Then we have the plant remedies. So the plants could be anything. We have, let's see, Rust toxicodendron is one that pops into my mind. That's poison ivy. And we all know the toxic effects of that, but the healing properties of Rust toxicodendron are just absolutely phenomenal. It's a great, great first aid remedy, trauma remedy, arthritis remedy. It just covers so many wonderful things. Okay, now let's see. Then we have the mineral kingdom, and the mineral kingdom is also vast. Some mineral remedies that pop into my head are sulfur. Sulfur is very, very well known as a great skin remedy. So it's a remedy that has a lot of heat in the body. It's a great constitutional remedy. It has a very beautifully developed picture that homeopaths can understand. And yeah, so those are our principal remedies. We also have remedies that come from disease substances, similar to the vaccines that are injected into people. So remedies made from disease are called nosodes in homeopathy, and they are wonderful for removing genetic things that people have inherited, and for just used constitutionally like any other remedy. Okay, so that was your intro to homeopathy and a little bit of an intro to me. Thank you. Goodbye.